All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Justin. Well, my name is Yasmin Reyes with Escrow Options, and I do executive sales for LA County and Orange County. And, we love, we love helping our agents with their escrow. But one of the things that I also love is that our trainings. And with these trainings, we want to help you with all the tools that will help you directly, also with your business. And Justin, he's really well versed and trained in all this information and on all the ways that we can become better with social media and some of the technology that we probably haven't had a chance to invest in, or maybe don't know where to start. And so if you go to our EOG University, and I'll put the link on the chat window in just a little bit, you can see all of our recording past trainings that we have had. And so so we're here to help you with all of your escrow needs, but we also want to help you help your business grow. And so we're here for you. And if you have any questions, let us know. I'll put my contact in the chat window. So yeah, we're here to support you, and we love working with you.
Cool deal. Can anybody still not? I know a couple of people said they can't hear. Can everybody cannot? So Jan cannot. Can anybody else hear us? Yasmin, you can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Mm-hmm. All right. So maybe your volume or something on your computer. Alex can hear, Miriam can hear. Couple of people can't. Maybe go out and then back in and see if that will. I set it to where there's no waiting room, so you guys can go out and then back in. Olga can hear. Okay, cool. Yeah, that would be my try to fix is log out of the Zoom and then log back in and see if that kind of resets it there for you. Otherwise, we are recording this, and we will make sure to get this out to everyone as well. But welcome, guys, to another EOG University training. It is Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Real quick, if you go to eoguniversity.com, you can see our training schedule for the remainder of July, and I'm just working on finishing August, so I will get that posted and out to everyone. But today we're talking about 5 AI tools that you should leverage in your business. Plus, we have a ChatGPT update. So what I'll do is I'll go through 5 AI tools, 2 of which we've talked about a little bit about before, and then some new ones, and then some updates on ChatGPT, and then maybe a little accountability check-in as well to see where we're at. We're halfway through the year. Can we believe it? And then the 24th, how to create engaging and lead converting Facebook ads. And then also the end of the month, we are going to be talking about growing your brand awareness and generate leads with Instagram ads. So very 2 popular platforms to create ads to increase your brand awareness, increase your lead generation, all that good stuff. Okay, awesome. Looks like everyone can hear. So you can always go to eoguniversity.com, click on it, click little register today, and then you can register for those classes. But today we are going to dive into 5 AI tools to leverage in your business. All right, first, I heard a quote, I think Gary Vee actually posted it, and I posted it to my story, but it was somewhere along the lines of, we sometimes have a difficult time with change, with new technology that's developed or anything like that. So, the internet came about, we were all like, people were worried about it. They weren't sure, it was crazy, new, futuristic, and we use it on a daily basis, right? When the cell phone became redeveloped, redesigned, and just innovated, it became such a part of our life. So new technology comes out, and at first we're very, standoffish to anything new, right? We're like, oh, I don't want to learn something new, or, the negative things that may come along with it. But in general, if we look historically, if we look at the data or the history, things that have been developed or technology has had a more of a positive impact than negative. And that's something with artificial intelligence too, right? In a few years, it's just going to be just like how we use our phone or how we use the internet or anything like that. It's just a part of our life. And we should leverage it in ways that's going to make our lives easier, not more difficult. So I know we've talked a lot about AI over the last few months. And today I just wanted to go over 5 of those tools and then do a ChatGPT update, because that, my friends, has been a game changer, an absolute game changer. Of course, please write in escrow options in your next contract. All right, the AI real estate experience. How can we leverage this technology in our business? We leverage AI to eliminate tasking, editing for videos, right? There's different, you see these that we're going to go over today. There's 2 on here for video marketing to eliminate unnecessary editing for videos. Or if you're an agent that, I mean, look, I talk about video in nearly every single training, and the reason is because that is where consumer attention is. That is where businesses, remember, we are a business in this industry, that is where businesses are seeing the most engagement and most conversion is through video content. I have to give Julie, I think Julie Jockel, I think on here credit, because I follow her on social media now, and she's always creating video content out and doing a really good job. So take the information and apply it to your business for sure. But eliminate that tasking, editing for videos. AI to start creating video content in general. Like I said, there's, you can use Steve.ai to create video that you're not even in. You're not physically in it, but you're still providing high value educational content for your clients, for your prospects, and to increase your brand awareness. So there's tools out there. If you're not open to being on camera yet, then leverage these tools to go ahead and still create that video content. Listing presentations, right? You can help it write your listing presentations and all that good stuff. Educate your ideal audience. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit later about blog content, right? Email content, things that you can easily do in seconds with ChatGPT at the end here, right? We've all seen it before. You can write a blog in literally 7 seconds, and it's high value to your clients. And leverage this technology to out-communicate the competition. Again, never before could you write a blog article or a real estate guide or a neighborhood guide or anything in a matter of seconds. So be the agent that's leading edge, be the agent that's focused on the future and bringing the most value to your clients, and not being afraid of the technology or not being afraid to jump in with both feet and again, provide high value to your clients. Okay, Steve.ai. We talked a little about Steve before. Let me close out of here. Let me jump in the chat box. Perfect. What is the website you mentioned with the training? EOGuniversity.com. EOG, I'm gonna put it in here. University.com. You can go there and register for those classes. If you guys have questions as we go through this, as always, feel free to jump in as we go through. I'm not one of those trainers that are like, just hold everything till the end. I'd rather answer it while it's fresh on your mind. But Steve.ai. Okay, we've talked about Steve.ai before. Tons of stuff you can do in this platform, and they're continuing to enhance it on a daily basis. Today's training, I'm not going to go super deep into like showing you the nitty-gritty of each piece of these elements, because we would be here for hours. As much as I love you guys, I know everyone has a lot to do, but I want to give you guys resources and ideas of how you can actually leverage this in your business. So Steve.ai, we've used this before in a past training. You can easily create video content here. You can either have ChatGPT write the script, or you can have Steve.ai write the script. I would prefer ChatGPT. It's a little bit better in terms of the prompt that you can write and what we get back. But all you have to do is have the script. You're going to change the theme. You're going to tell it what industry you're in, real estate, right? Because then it's going to decide what video content it's going to use. You don't have to upload any type of video to this. It has a full-on stock library of tons of video content that it's piecing together for you. So it's going to choose that in the theme, and then you can edit the text. You can edit the colors in the box here. It's fully editable, and you can go through and choose to have the voice over be an artificial intelligence voice. So it's not necessarily yours, right? Or you can upload your own. You can record your own to that. So Steve.ai will go through and assemble an entire video based on the length that you want in the format that you want. So maybe it's long form, so it's going to be more horizontal, or you can have it do a short type or TikTok or reel, right? Where it's more vertical. So either one, it'll do either one. Again, you just have to have the script in there. You choose the theme, you let it know what industry you're in, and it assembles all the video content for you. You can swap out the videos as well. Okay, so if there's, you go through here, remember we say AI is like 95% of the way there, so it's not going to be 100%, which is okay. 95%, I'll take 95%. If it does 95% of the work, I'm happy. Okay, but you can go in and edit any of the videos. So if you see that maybe one of the videos doesn't work, you click on it, you swap it out with another video. Okay, so it's to your liking and look and feel and what you want for it. You can easily transfer your blogs into videos. So if you're already posting blogs on your website, copy that blog, paste it in here, and it's going to create a video script for you. Okay, line by line. And then you can have music in the background. You can do the voice over, and all the videos are assembled for you in the background. So in a matter of, let's say, 2 to 3 minutes, you now have a new video to go on your YouTube channel, or to send in your newsletter, or to post on your social media. And it's educational based. I want you guys to think of content as educational based. So we hear the 80-20 rule, right? 80% is, not salesy, 20% buy and sell, right? 80% is, here's why you should move to this area, or here's 5 facts about this area, or here is, the process, the buying process, the selling process, investing, right? Those things. It's not necessarily like, here, buy and sell with me. Okay, so you know how to mix it up. So your blogs you can put in here and create those videos. Again, there's millions of stock photos and videos that they pull from. It's pretty insane on what they can do. So again, all you do is when you go in, select create new project, import blog from URL. You're literally just going to your website where you post that blog, taking that link and pasting in here. It's going to pull that blog content for you, create the script, auto generates the script and additional scenes. So it goes through and builds out those scenes. You can customize the look and feel of your video, all the text and everything. And then all you have to do is save and download that video. Okay. And for pricing for you guys, let me take a look here. So for starter, let's do monthly. A lot of people aren't going to do yearly. So you got the basic, you get 720, guys, is still good. Okay. I don't want you to be discouraged by 720. That is still a really good quality video. But if you wanted more 1080p and more videos per month, maybe $60 a month, and you can see which plan best suits you if this is something that you want to try out. They do have a free trial, so you can always go there and try the free trial as well. But by far, Steve.ai has been a great place to go. Let me click here on some that we've done in the past. And let's see if this is an actual one that we did before. Now let me change this so that you guys can actually hear. Sec microphone. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear this or not. Over here. Okay, someone said they can't hear, so let me come here. Maybe this one. Always confused on which one they check. All right, whether you can hear it or not, it goes through and she sounds pretty legitimate. Again, you can add your own voice over here. If you have the paid version, you can record your own voice. So again, if you're not comfortable being in front of video, we know that 51% of buyers choose YouTube as their #1 research platform. Insane. And it's only growing. And the reason is that they want to research more. That's how we learn. That's how we consume content. So it does not shock me. but it's great to create educational content so you can attract more clients that way. Someone asked if they can just download this and then post it to their Instagram. Absolutely. You would, once everything's done here, you're going to do publish. You're going to choose all that good stuff and click download, and then it downloads there. Now, this is the longer form version, meaning horizontal. If you wanted a reel size or a YouTube short or TikTok size, you would just choose that in the beginning on what format you want it. Okay. And then once you get through everything, all you're going to do is click download. And then you're good to go. And depending on what plan you have, the lowest one, you get 5 of these a month that you can actually download. The next tier up is 15 a month. So if you wanted to get on and create more video content, highly recommend Steve.ai. All right, I'll come back here. Next one is Opus.pro. We talked briefly about this one before. This is video marketing as well. Opus.pro is phenomenal for me in terms of being able to clip a shorter form content out of a longer form video. So if you're already creating long form video content, meaning it's 3 minutes long, 5 minutes long, however long it is, you can clip that through Opus Clip into shorter 60-second segments or videos. So for instance, I uploaded a YouTube training that I did on ChatGPT. And what it does is it will go through and create that video. You can see on the left-hand side, create that video section through artificial intelligence. I don't tell it what sections to clip. It does it on what it thinks is going to be the most viral. And what I mean by that, you see the score over here. This is going to tell you the likelihood that this video will go viral on short TikTok or Reels. Okay, so 99% score. I'm going to take it. If you keep scrolling down, it gives you 10, I believe, 10 total. So even if you keep scrolling down, we have 94, okay? Gives us, this is the edited video. The other nice thing about this, guys, is it automatically transcribes and adds the text to the video as well. So let me click into this. You're not gonna be able to hear it probably. But you see, I didn't tell it what to write in here or anything. It automatically did that. This is the script that it took it off of, and it has a 94 virality score, which I'll take. I mean, I'll take all the way down to any of these, right? So it will give you 10 out of a time for that specific video on there. And again, it already clips it. It transcribes the text for you. So it's good to go. All you'd hit is download. It downloads to your computer, and from there, you just go in and post it to your social media or wherever. Again, I don't think you guys can hear this, but you'll be able to see at least. Okay, we know that a lot of users watch video and consume content. Sorry, guys, I got a cat that's trying to jump on me. Okay, that consume content that's at work or in places where they can't necessarily listen to the video. So the transcribing part of it is huge for them to be able to see what you're actually saying in that video. Again, it'll clip the top 10, give you the virality score, and you come in here. Now you can always edit these. So say I wanted to go in and change the text or anything like that, I can click edit. And it's outdated, so it's not going to let me. But if you want to change the colors on there, you see how it highlighted some of the text, you can absolutely go in there and change some of those colors and make it more of your branding and all that good stuff. The other thing, guys, is when you see this kind of stuff on these AI platforms, leverage them, because this is what's going to train the platform, train the technology to actually get better at what you like. So if you liked this one but did not like this one, it knows in the future that something like this, they're not going to do. They're not going to click, right? So the more that you train it, the better that your results will be over time as well. Now, if you want to see the pricing on Opus, love this platform. Let me come into here. Let me log out of this so you can actually see the subscription pricing. Opus.pro. All right. See, one long video, 10 viral clips, create 10x faster. Again, you can auto frame them. So if you wanted, maybe you did a podcast with somebody or what you're interviewing one of your partner vendors, escrow or home warranty or lending or anything like that, you can have them reframed and put in there. Again, those auto captions are automatically created. Okay, so you're taking a long form video, clips 10, auto does the captions. It's pretty phenomenal in there. Let's see what the pricing is. So depending on how many minutes you're going to upload or use, depends on what it's going to cost. Okay, again, fairly inexpensive for what this product can do. Fairly inexpensive. Okay, of course, it's great for all of these. Okay, so it depends on how much you're going to go. These are wonderful YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels. The reason I wanted to include Opus Clip, besides I just love it, is we know that short form video content is where consumer attention is. So I know I gave you that stat for buyers, but as humans in general, we are consuming more and more short form content on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. It's unbelievable. And so your chance of increasing your brand awareness and getting your educational pieces out there to educate the consumer and your potential clients is huge. So if you want to, we also know that those algorithms on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok are pushing for those short form videos. So if you're not creating short form video content, whether you don't want to be on camera, we solved that today because now you can use Steve.ai, or you can go to Opus and get those clips. And now you can grow your online presence through these social media channels even more because you're tapping into what the algorithm is pushing out there. Video, video, video. All right, let's go back in likely.ai. So this is not video, but I've had a lot of agents actually have great success with likely.ai. I did this for our sister company in Arizona and Nevada, and there's quite a few agents on that left a testimonial with us in the webinar because they were having great success with it. So likely.ai is it's kind of a CRM and just real estate lead artificial intelligence platform. So it says breathe new life into your real estate business. The refresh engine not only predicts likely sellers, updates missing contact info, but also monitors your contacts and triggers automations so you don't miss out on any opportunities in your database. So you can upload your contacts into here. Maybe you got a farm from your partners, or you're putting your past clients in here, you're putting your prospects in here, maybe potential home sellers, and through data points, several different data points and artificial intelligence, it's going to predict who is most likely going to sell in the next given period is in your database. Okay, so again, if you're buying leads or you're generating leads and you want to dump them in here so it can then start piecing other pieces of information together, contact information, maybe it was a bad email and now likely.ai through tons of different data points found the correct email and updates the profile for you. In addition to all those triggers that somebody may make, maybe a home seller, inquired, their credit inquiry was for refi or, whatever it may be, several different data points, and then it triggers and alerts you that, hey, this seller took this action, you should check them out. So this is a great place for you to go if you're generating leads, or if you have a farm, or just your database in general to throw in here and see which ones that would predict to sell in the future. Now, let me look at pricing and plans for you guys. Okay, so monthly, $89 for 2,000 contacts. Most people are not going to have more than 2,000 contacts unless you have a lot of farm data going on, but it will give you those likely to sell predictions in addition to distress predictions. So a lot of different scores based on what that property owner is going to do in a distress, maybe pre-foreclosure or anything like that, that could go through. It is also tied with ChatGPT, so you get a lot of content that can be automatically generated based on the situation. So it saves you a lot of time into having to come up with that conversation yourself or that content yourself, and it will absolutely do it for you. Contact enrichment just means that it is going to try to pair the accurate data. So if you're uploading contacts in there and it's not correct data or it's missing data, it will try to go through and pull in that information for you so that you have the most accurate contact information for those contacts in here. Again, I had a lot of agents, there's a 14-day trial on the launch. I had a lot of agents on the last call say that they did have this package and that they were very pleased with it and had appointments set based out of this platform. So that is likely.ai. Again, this is more for lead generation for your database. Again, discover the power of pre-market AI. It's the ultimate cheat code for your real estate business. It's innovative AI monitoring tech predicts likely sellers, updates missing contact info, even triggers automated notifications so you never miss an opportunity. They have a free trial. You can always come here and watch that video to check it out and see if it is a good fit for you. All right, second to last one here that we're going to talk about before we spend a little bit more time in ChatGPT is virtual staging AI.app. So there are other applications out there for virtual staging. Why is virtual staging important? Well, it's cost effective. We know that buyers go online to find homes. So if we are not presenting our listings in the best way possible, I hate to make this analogy, but it's very much like online dating. If you were to go on an online dating service or app, you are not going to upload a mediocre photo of yourself. You're going to be on point, looking your best, and we should do the same for our clients and our listings. So virtual staging is a great way. It's cost effective, and you can give these buyers more ideas or more insight on what furniture could actually fit in that space. So if you go to virtualstagingai.app, you're going to see something like this, okay? And it's going to go through and talk about changing this to this by just uploading the photo. So if you wanted control of this, you wanted to do it yourself, and you wanted to take a couple of the photos that came back and do some virtual staging, you can come in here and throw that photo in there. All you have to do is upload an image of an empty room. It lets me do it without even creating an account. I'll show you guys prices in a minute. But I've had upload an empty room. Let's go to downloads. I just got another one today. There we go. And it's going to ask me what kind of room. Now, it's going to be limited because I haven't logged in and subscribed yet. But so I don't get to choose. I don't know if I would necessarily call this a bedroom, the one I uploaded, but just to show you guys, you have different spaces here that you could choose, okay? And that's going to be based on what they're going to put in there. But I'm going to leave it at bedroom for this. And then style of furniture, modern, Scandinavian, industrial, mid-century modern, right? They've gone through, and no matter what kind of style that home may have, you can choose which one. So of course we choose modern because we're in the free version. And then all I'm going to do is move this out of the way and click add furniture. It's going to go through, it's preparing the photo. It's going to go through and start doing the virtual staging. Okay, of course, once you unlock all the features, you get all the other features as well. Once you have a paid account. So it's going through, and then now you can see it just virtually staged. Okay, so again, just to give ideas, obviously this looks better than just a blank room. Okay. So notice up here as well, one of the things I like, because we should always be honest in our listings and our photos and all that good stuff, is it will also display in the upper left corner the picture of the original or the picture of it empty. Okay, so that's giving viewers, other agents, and consumers an understanding that this is what it looks like before and this is what it looks like after virtually staged. Obviously, all of the logos and watermarks would be removed if you did the paid version. You can add your own logos and all that good stuff in there as well. But as you can see, in a matter of seconds, and if I wanted to, I could switch this around if I had the paid version, or create another furnishing and just add another one in there. But again, it leaves the original in the upper left, and then you have your virtually staged as the main image so that you can give buyers an opportunity to see what is a possibility. Obviously, again, this looks much better than just uplink room. Okay, gives them a little bit more ideas. It stops the scroll. Okay, somebody looked at this and like, yeah, it's just not really, my vibe. And then they see this and it's a lot better. All right, let me close that. Okay, let's look at the pricing on this one. So they have a basic plan. You have pay as you go, $3 an image. Basic, $15 a month, you get 12. 35, you get 50, 150, right? I mean, I don't know if anyone's really doing that a lot on the call. Maybe you are, but you can always start with the basic or maybe pay as you go. But the point of giving you guys these sites and resources is ways that you can actually leverage this technology in your business, right? Easy ways for you to do it. And not just in your business, but how you're changing your messaging and your language to your sellers. When you start talking about video content, when you start talking about artificial intelligence and how it benefits your clients, how it benefits your sellers, you are definitely going to be standing out from the competition. Agents just do not talk about this enough, especially when they are meeting with clients. So when you start going through your marketing plan, what do you include into your business model? What do you offer your clients? What tools are in your toolbox that not only helps you stand out, but it helps your clients' listings stand out so that they get more traffic, which will garner, of course, more offers and all that good stuff. So this one's virtualstagingai.app, virtualstagingai.app. All right, and then ChatGPT. Has anybody heard of that in the last several months? Let me go and present this. So we're gonna go through a couple of slides first. All right, who has used, it's Monday, who has used ChatGPT today? Throw in the chat box. Who has used ChatGPT today? Who has used ChatGPT over the weekend? Who's using it regularly? Yes, me. Perfect, Lenny. Awesome, Mary. So I always like to throw in a little quote, you know, especially if it has to do with action. This one's from Dale Carnegie. Of course, inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. I love this because I was watching something over the weekend, and one of the guys, it was a motivational speaker, and he said, how many people have done self-help books, right? Self-help, we've all read self-help books, we've consumed podcasts, we professional development, whatever it is, just like this training today, we take in a lot of information, but if we don't do anything with it, he said it's not self-help, it's shelf-help, right? Because it's just sitting on the shelf, not doing anything. So we have to take things that we learn, I know it's a lot, but we have to take things that we learn and actually put it into action so that we can get the results that we desire. So I really like that quote. I want to share that there. All right, and in addition to that, let's talk accountability. Okay, let's talk accountability. Who has added a new blog post to their website in the last week? Who has added a new blog? You get brownie points. I'm not actually giving stuff away, but you get brownie points. Who has done a new? Mary did. Awesome. Mary, probably, did you do ChatGPT? Or did you write it yourself? Who added a new blog? Okay, the reason I bring this up is because it is vital still to our online presence. It's vital still for our SEO, and it's vital in the case that we have to provide valuable content to our prospects and clients, our ecosystem, our audience. ChatGPT can write you a blog post in 7 seconds. Everyone should go to their calendar right now, schedule themselves 10 minutes, okay, give you enough time to log on the computer and log into ChatGPT. Chat.openai.com is still free. There's still a free version for 3.5. It is more than enough. It's more than sufficient. The paid version is $20 a month, okay? It can write you a blog in 7 seconds. So every week, I empower you guys to add a new blog to your site. 5 reasons why you should move to Laguna. 5 things you need to know before you move to San Diego, right? Whatever it is. Who's created a new video this week, right? Have you scheduled it on your calendar to create your first video? Maybe you take advantage of the free trial on steve.ai and schedule a video that you can create, okay? Video content is huge. There's really no excuse anymore because you can have platforms create it for you without you even actually having to be in the video. It's pretty phenomenal. Who's talked about technology and leveraging it in their last listing presentation? Who has edited their last listing presentation to include today's technology, to include today's tools, so that when you're talking to your prospects or sellers, that the language you're speaking is so different than that of the previous agent they just interviewed or anyone else that they've actually ever talked to. Who sent out a newsletter, whether digital or physical mail this week? Right? Did you send it out for July? There's still time. Have you sent out a newsletter, whether it's physical or email? Have you actually sent out a newsletter this month? Who's audited their CRM? Your number one asset in this business. If you don't want to continue to chase leads for the rest of your career, your database and CRM should be priority. You should schedule time with yourself to make that priority. Okay. Is the contact information accurate in there? Are you missing any addresses? Are you missing emails, phone numbers, birthdays? Right? Audit it. Make sure you go through and that is 100% accurate. And then who did an online presence this quarter or last quarter? Doing an online presence audit once a quarter is a good idea. Most agents do it once in their life. So there is opportunity there. Is your Google business profile updated? What's your website look like? Are your headshots updated? Are email addresses accurate? Phone numbers, did any of that change, right? Got to go through and make sure. So schedule, this right here is a great checklist for Q1 or just this month. Take a photo of it, go through. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your business, your family, whatever your why is in this business. You owe it to that to go through and make sure that these items are being done. Leslie asks, how do we do an online presence? Our online presence. So you're going to start by Googling yourself. Okay. Is your Google business profile coming up? Is that everything on there accurate? The biggest thing with online presence audits is making sure information is accurate. So is your headshot the same on Facebook, Instagram, Zillow, Google business profile, right? Has that been updated? Is your email accurate and the same on all of those? The thing with these algorithms in Google is when somebody does a Google search and they want you to pop up organically, they're going to make sure that the link that you have, your website link on your business profile, matches your Zillow, matches your Facebook, matches your website, right? All that different stuff. Because then they know that it's accurate. Then they know it's real information. So you're going to go through and you're going to, all your different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, you're going to go through and audit them. Is your name correct? Is your email correct? Is your last listings displayed? Have you posted on there recently? Do you need to get a new review? Right? It's every channel or every platform that you're on the internet, you're going through to make sure that it's 100% accurate and updated. That's the general gist of an online presence audit. All right. ChatGPT, few updates. ChatGPT users can now turn off history, allowing you to choose which conversations can be used to train their models. Now, this came about, remember when ChatGPT first came out, some of you that were on that training, I talked about how laws are going to be changing and there's a lot to see come in the future, in the near future, on how to navigate this new technology. So chat history can now be turned off. So if you don't want the platform to know or remember or learn from your chats, that can now be turned off. And the biggest driver for that was Congress was banned from using the technology in many cases, right? Do not paste into the chat bot any blocks of text that have not already been made public. So unfortunately, there were some instances, right? Rules are only made because somebody did it. All right. So they were banned because there was a few select that was, maybe they just wanted to test it out and see, but putting classified information into ChatGPT. So I don't have to explain why that's an issue, okay? That's a huge security issue, but they were doing that and now the platform is starting to learn that, right? That's in there. So I do see more laws, more copyright things coming in the future. Nothing super negative, just for privacy and stuff like that. ChatGPT is seeing 1.8 billion visitors per month. Nearly 2 billion visitors per month. There's like what, 8 billion people on this planet, 9 billion, whatever it is now. Pretty astounding. So they're getting 2 billion visitors a month. Their revenue reached 1.2 billion so far in 2023. I mean, this technology is, and I'm using ChatGPT as an example, but this technology is going to become such a huge part of business in general, not just our industry, but business in general and our lives in general. And honestly, artificial intelligence has been around for years now. So we know, I'm gonna say it quietly because she's listening, Alexa, right? Google, all these different things that we have used, we've been using artificial intelligence. It's just now getting the attention and to a level to where we can actually start leveraging it in our business. And I just want to make you guys be aware or just be cautious of asking or prompting anything in ChatGPT that may fall into fair housing. Okay, so be careful when you're asking it to create blog posts or articles or educational pieces or anything that may fall into one of those categories in fair housing, right? Demographics, familiar style, like all that stuff. So just be cautious of what you're putting in there so that you don't have a track record or history or anything like that, or anything that you may be violating, any of that stuff. All right, ChatGPT, video content, okay? You might want to get your phone out and start taking screenshots of these or photos, but these are some actual prompts that I have written out for you guys to be able to use, okay? So video content, give me an SEO optimized, okay, because we're training it. We want it to know what we want, right? We want it to know to be accurate and to act as an expert. So SEO optimized YouTube short video script with 5 things people don't know about Costa Mesa, right? One of those things in there. Give me an SEO optimized TikTok video script with 7 interesting facts about Los Angeles or San Diego, wherever you may be, right? So anything in those brackets, you just change out with the platform name. Do you want to post, blog, or video script? And then your city. Convert this article. This is one of my favorites, and this is what Steve.ai does. So they will go in and convert this article to an SEO optimized YouTube video script. Okay. Now you paste this in there, or you write this in there, space, and then paste in that article. Okay, the full article. Give me an SEO optimized YouTube page description for YouTube channel for, let's go with Lenny, right? Lenny Yang, a realtor in, Lenny, I don't know where you saw, but somewhere in Southern California, with videos and content focused on helping new home buyers, new home construction, VA loan, right? Whatever your target audience is or niche, you can go in and paste that in there. So again, video content, neighborhood guides. This is a couple for neighborhood guides. Give me an SEO optimized neighborhood guide for Phoenix. Be sure to include information on schools, airport, dining, shopping, outdoor activities, and local lifestyle. This prompt is designed to attract buyers moving into your area from a feeder market. So the prompt stops here. Okay. So this first portion, give to lifestyle, that's what you're going to paste in there. That's what you're going to write in there. Be sure to include schools, airport. Schools are important for buyers. Airport, maybe they're traveling. They want to be close to the airport. Dining, shopping, outdoor activities, sports, right? Remember these things when you're asking to create these. These are awesome for, if you have a buyer that's looking in a specific area, create them a custom neighborhood guide based on that subdivision, community, or city that they're actually looking in, right? These are also great to create and print when you meet for a buyer consultation. So they are specific to what they are interested in. Okay, these are unique things that you can do as an agent to stand out. Leverage neighborhood guides to promote in feeder markets. Talk about investing. We talked about feeder markets before. Those are the markets that are moving from another area to your area. So I'm in Phoenix. California happens to be our #1 feeder market. So if I'm going to reach out to you guys as agents to increase my referral business, I'm going to create guides that you can share with your clients if they're selling in California, moving to Arizona, right? Neighborhood guides are huge. These are awesome for your website too, which we'll talk about in a second. Email drip campaigns. Who loves writing those email drip campaigns, right? It's a lot. So write me a 12-month email drip campaign for my real estate business on why you should invest in real estate in Orange County, right? Where is it at? Write me a 12-month drip campaign for my real estate business on preparing your home to sell in whatever market that may be. Oops, there's a question I want to stop. Do we need to send the guide? Whatever, yes, you would be scrub is not coming from AI before you upload one. No, you do not, Alberto. So he asked, you have to run this through to be scrubbed or anything so that it doesn't show that it was created with AI? The answer is no. I talked about a little bit about before, ChatGPT specifically and just AI in general. Google and these different platforms that control the algorithms, including social media, have come out and said that they will not penalize you or not show your post or anything like that if it was created through AI. And it would make sense that they don't, because they are the ones investing into this technology. So it will not hurt your SEO, okay, or anything like that. And you don't have to go through and scrub. Now, if you have a kid that's in school or going to college or something like that, and you're using this to write their report, because it will, some schools have created technology to detect if it was written through artificial intelligence. Because you can imagine when this came out, schools were like, oh my gosh, like, okay. Because what's interesting with this is when you type in, so Alberto, if you typed in this prompt here, and then I typed in that same prompt, we're going to get two different outcomes. Okay, so it's not like it's plagiarizing or just using the same one over and over and over again. Okay, it's two different ones. So no, you don't need to send it to something to be scrubbed or anything like that it was created with AI. Good question. Some other drip campaign emails, you can ask it here. Again, these are awesome for automation. So if you have a CRM that offers drip campaigns, go through and create a few. And all you have to, it literally creates it in a matter of seconds. So let me come through here. I'm going to just copy this. Why not? Again, 3.5, still free, amazing. If you don't want to upgrade, you don't have to. In Phoenix, I'm just going to use my place for now for the training. And it's going to go through, it's going to give us subject lines, all that stuff. Whoops, I did not do the right one. Let me go back in here. I did not do the right one. Those are guides, which are also, that's going to be more for the site. Drip campaign, here we go. I just want you guys to see the extensive, those who have been on these trainings before, you know. And Phoenix. So welcome email gives you the subject line, talks about some stuff in there. Okay, tons of different stuff. You can have it be as extensive, as short as possible. It doesn't matter. Okay, you tell it what you want it to do. This next one here were those guides. So we started to create it and we can go back, but write me a guide for my real estate business on 5 things home buyers need to know before buying in Southern California or wherever it may be. Why are these important? These are educational pieces. You provide value that all those other big sites do not provide. Okay. Write me a guide for my real estate business on 7 things homeowners need to know before selling their home in whatever market it is. Write me a guide for a Facebook ad, right? We've seen all this Facebook. Download this guide today. Download this free guide, right? Real estate business on 7 reasons why Costa Mesa is a great place to live and buy a home. Write me a guide for my real estate business that educates consumers on how to build wealth through buying investment properties in whatever market you're in. Okay, so to go through and actually write those guides. Don't forget, ChatGPT can translate this content. Okay, so if I'm going to go through and I'm going to ask ChatGPT, let's do a new chat so it's fresh. Write me a real estate guide on why you should invest in real estate in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, so it's going to go through and just type this out. I mean, again, at this point, you're going to get yourself some more coffee, maybe call clients as it's doing this for you. Okay, so we see how fast that wrote. And then I'm going to put now, okay, it's a 2-way road. You're communicating just like you did with an assistant. Now translate this into Spanish. It's going to go through and translate it. So virtually anything that you create or you paste in here, you can have translated in virtually any other language. If you speak more than one language, leverage that in your marketing. Only 25% of global internet searches, the entire world searches in English, 25%. Okay, so there's 75% of searches that are opportunity if you speak another language. Okay, so you increase that. Don't be afraid to use that in your marketing and leverage it. Now, you probably want to make sure that you're proficient in that. I mean, I say that I can also speak a little bit of Spanish, but that's when I'm in Cabo or something and you're trying to get by, right? So just make sure you're proficient in it. But don't forget that you can leverage this to actually translate the content for you. So if you're working with other clients, right? We talked about that. After asking ChatGPT to create content, simply say, now translate this into that. And I just told you guys that 75% of global internet searches are done in another language other than English. Client relationships, right? We want to preserve those client relationships. So as a real estate agent, draft an email to a client who recently purchased a property offering assistance with any post-purchase concerns. This one is a great one. So after that closing goes through, maybe this is an email that automatically goes out to your clients. That way you can maintain that relationship and they know that after it closes doesn't mean that you're done with that. Okay, don't be one of those agents. Keep in contact with your past clients. And you can see here that it goes through. Here's some which ways I can assist. Service providers, understanding the neighborhood more, resolving outstanding issues, market updates, right? Any of that stuff. This is great information to be able to send to someone that you just closed a home on. As a real estate agent, draft a text message to my past clients offering assistance with any post-purchase concerns. So don't think just emails or video content. You can also leverage it virtually any type of communication, text messaging, all that kind of stuff. As a real estate agent, create a client appreciation marketing outline for my past clients. I want to do something for them once a quarter each year. And now it's going to go through and build out an entire marketing plan for you for once a quarter, gives you ideas for your clients every single quarter. One thing with that is, I'm not sure if I talked about it on this call or a different one, but there's an opportunity, right? And it depends on the market. I don't know. Are you guys allowed to do client gifts at closing? Before I even go into this, let's make sure that's even allowed. Yes. Okay. So, Mary, I'm trusting you. So if maybe as a gift card or a service or a nice dinner or whatever it is, right? Whatever that gift is, or whatever budget or whatever's allowed in your market. One thing that would be that we've tried with some of the top producers teams that I worked with, and it's worked very well, is offering a housewarming party. Okay, housewarming party. That's the gift. Now, of course, you're going to talk to them during the transaction and decide if that's something that they would even consider or like. And you'd be surprised. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, yeah, that'd be super fun. So one, it's different and it's a lot of fun for your clients after a very stressful, sometimes, process. And they're inviting their family and friends, and maybe they're meeting the neighbors, right? So you're offering food, or we've had a food truck go to the home one Friday evening or the weekend or something. And, of course, there's a budget, whatever your marketing budget is for that, right? Maybe you're having some stuff sponsored or catered, or maybe some live music or whatever it is, right? Just think housewarming party. One, it's an experience. Most humans prefer experience over physical gifts or things. Okay, it's a wonderful experience. It shows that you care about that client and you go above and beyond and you're super excited for them. But it also implants you so deep into their ecosystem that it's not only a closing gift, but a marketing tool as well. So you don't have to be there. If you do end up going to the housewarming party as well, it'd be a great idea. You get to mingle. Your clients are introducing you to literally everyone they know in that area, their friends, their family, they're talking to them. I'm telling you right now, the agents that are doing this are converting more and more business from it because you're there, you're physically in front of them, right? which seems to be the hardest thing in this business to generate leads. If you're generating internet leads, trying to get on the phone with them, all that stuff. This, you're actually physically there in front of people. And it's a really cool thing to do. And the clients that we've done it with have been very appreciative and just awesome all around. So just a quick idea for you guys. And I think that's it. We're back to our beautiful quote today. Any questions on anything we've gone over today? I know we're 2 minutes to the hour. We didn't go super deep in the platforms. I wanted to be a little bit more of an overview so we can cover a few different AI platforms that you guys can start leveraging today. I highly, highly recommend that if you're not creating a blog content or anything like that, let's go back to the very part here for the accountability.
Justin, hey, this is Julie. I have a quick question.
Yes.
Hey, the Opus Clip, can you do it on the phone? Is there an app you can download to the phone and then?
Not an app yet. You can certainly go there with the web version. It's a little bit more difficult, but no app yet. But I do see them. They just got another round of funding too. So I do see them creating that fairly quickly.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
And Julie, I don't know if you're on the call, but I called you about earlier on the call because you've been creating amazing video content. So
Thank you.
You know, and we're on the accountability page. So Julie's taking in the information and she's putting it to use in her business, and I'm seeing it. And I just think it's a really, really cool thing. So
Well, thank you for your help.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're doing amazing job on these training classes.
A lot of information. I always feel bad. It's a lot. And to that point, we're back on the accountability screen. If you guys want to take a photo of this, or you want to challenge yourself to, you know, in the next week or 2 weeks, or give yourself the remainder of the month to go through and make a goal, put it on your calendar. There's no reason why you can't have a new blog post on your site every single week, right? Leverage ChatGPT or a new video, right? There's artificial intelligence. There's platforms that can create it for us. We just have to spend the 10 minutes to do it. So just as much as we schedule time, or if a client calls and says, hey, you know, I'm ready to list or I'm ready to buy, it seems in that moment we drop everything. Like the kids are walking home from school because I don't have time to pick you up. I have a client, you know, dinner's on whoever else, right? We drop everything when a client says they're ready to go. And we should give our business that same attention. So if you're not scheduling time with yourself to work on your business, highly recommend. And these bullet points are a great starting point for you to do that. Awesome, guys. And that's all. That's the biggest headache I'm going to give you guys today. Okay. I took 1 hour of your time. Hopefully you got something out of this. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your escrow options group, sales executive. They are more than happy to help you. And we will see everyone next week to talk about Facebook ads. So hope everyone has an amazing week. You get a new client, something great happens, and we will see you guys very, very soon. Take care, everyone.